Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Corp Corner. Crystal and Nathan here.
We survived another week, another podcast. We actually like each other still.
I know. I thought we were going to get into some arguments already and end up sleeping in the couch or something. So, what did we talk about already? We talked about how we met, proposals,
dating
and
apps,
yada, online dating,
dick pics.
So, today we're going to talk about the wedding and being married and being newlyweds and still feeling in love and being in the honeymoon stage, I guess. So, planning in the wedding. That was mostly me. No help from him whatsoever.
There's no argument there.
But
it's your day. You should pick out everything that you want.
It was our day. And you left all the decisions to me. And you're lucky I never turned into Bridezilla.
I still went with you everywhere.
You did, because you had to pay for half of it, so.
But let's think. Would my input really matter?
Yeah.
You would have changed your mind. Don't lie to me.
I would have taken things into consideration, but in the end, it will be my decision.
Exactly. So none of it mattered, even if I was making all the decisions.
It's okay. That's what mother-in-laws, and best friends are for.
There you go.
So I had a very good support system with me.
My only job was to show up.
So you did, and you cried, and then you made me cry, and it was just a beautiful day.
You showed
we
no emotion.
were blessed with a beautiful day on our wedding.
You showed no emotion the whole time we were there.
So in the guy's perspective, how intense was the planning of the wedding for you?
Not at all, really. I think the biggest thing was all the little things that came up towards the wedding date.
So closer to date is when you felt the pressure?
I think so. Not having chairs or tables that we thought were going to be there.
We had tables, we didn't have chairs.
That was one stressful thing. I thought everyone was going to have to stand up.
No, they wouldn't have let that happen.
I don't think anything really set me over the edge. I think the whole tuxedo situation kind of got me super stressed.
That's closer to the wedding, too.
Yeah, okay. It was, a month out? And
the sizes were wrong.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a month out. It was
closer.
Like a couple of weeks out, because I had 3 people drive in, 4 people drive in, 1 person fly in. And that was the one I was concerned about, but it ended up working because they got measured somewhere else. But like your brother, he had to go back, 3 times, and he still didn't have the room?
And my dad.
Yeah. We won't name where we got our tuxedos from, but...
I mean, it happens to everybody, but it all worked out in the end is the point.
True. We're here, we're married.
So just some tips on planning the wedding for you guys, if you guys are planning on getting married anytime soon. Definitely get ahead.
Yes.
I'm a procrastinator.
Yes.
So I'm very glad that I had you and my best friend Rika push me to start booking vendors a whole year before we even had the wedding.
Well, yeah, because even a year before when we went to check the vendors, they were already booked for when we got married.
Yeah, I didn't even know that you had to do it that early. I mean, I've never been married before, so how would I know? So I thought it was like, we can just do everything 6 months before, right? So I'm glad I did everything. Well, most everything a year before.
Yeah.
Like finding the venue and I guess, what are the big ones? Venue, flowers, catering. Oh, the catering, yeah.
Dress you got pretty quick. I think that was one of the first things that you went and got. I don't think we tailored it until closer to the time.
Right. I mean, you're not supposed to tailor until closer to time in case of any weight changes or size changes. But yeah, I'm glad we got the venue and the catering out of the way pretty early on during the planning, because those are the 2 biggest.
Yeah,
I guess,
people have to have something to eat and somewhere to stay. Right.
So the week before the wedding is actually when I started feeling the pressure. I was like freaking out do you remember me freaking out about the smallest little things?
Yeah, but you still didn't.
I couldn't find a cake topper, or I can't find
Yeah, we still didn't have the cake topper at the wedding.
Right. We still forgot the cake topper, but that was the only thing. And then I started freaking out because I couldn't find a knife to cut the cake with. And I'm like, That was like maybe 3 days before the wedding, and I started losing everything. But everything was in front of me. I was just freaking out.
I think I remember telling someone at work that week. I think it was probably Ryan. I told him, like, hey, I might need to go home because Crystal's freaking out about a knife, and I need to calm her down before she tears the whole house apart. Because I think you lost. I think you already bought it, but you lost it. And you
right.
couldn't find
It was already bought. It was in the bag somewhere. And it actually got mixed up with my bridal shower gifts.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah. And I thought I had to come home and make sure you weren't going to tear the house apart or kill someone.
Yes, I was texting you like every 5 seconds, like, where is it? Help me. Come home now. Stat.
But I don't think the planning was terrible. I think you had all of your friends, my mom, your mom, to help you out. So you didn't really need too much. And we started, like you said, a year before. So we don't have to, rush into things, even though we kind of already did towards the end. We just started rushing, trying to figure everything out.
Right, yeah. So I almost regretted not getting a wedding planner, but thinking about it, I didn't need it. I don't think I really needed it.
And they're so expensive.
Right,
we saw one at the show for like $6,000.
Exactly.
That's like more than we paid for the venue.
Oh, that's also another tip for couples who wants to get married. Go to bridal shows. You guys will find deals. We actually found our photographer, DJ, MC, and then it included a photo booth with engagement pictures and the lighting for $3,500.
Yeah.
So that was a really good package from a bridal show.
And I think you should bring your fiance with you too, because
yes,
we get ideas too, and we realize what needs to be done. We can talk you out of buying a $6,000 wedding planner.
Yeah. So go to bridal shows. Anyway, so I took a week on the week of for the wedding, before and after. And you only took 2 days off before the wedding?
Yeah, I think I only took 2 days max, and I took the week off.
So
after
yeah,
the
he
wedding.
was at work the whole week, and I was just at home by myself. That's why I started freaking out, because it was just me and my thoughts and the wedding. I felt all that on my shoulders that week. That's why I was like freaking out, because you were still at work. I was like, why is he still at work during the week of our wedding?
I gotta make this money, baby.
I know, but I felt so alone. I felt like I had to do everything.
But we got through it.
Yes, we did. So we got through the rehearsal. That went super smooth.
Yeah, until I started bawling like a baby.
Yeah,
through the
we
rehearsal.
were practicing, I guess, like in the middle of our vows or something, and he just started. You got choked up. You fake laughed. You were fake laughing, and then all of a sudden it turned into crying.
But
it was all the emotions at once.
I had to get it out of my system before the actual ceremony the next day.
You still choked up and cried on the
Only when you were walking down the aisle, not when we were saying our vows.
I guess so.
Exactly.
I was hoping to see you cry, because then that means you actually wanted to marry me.
Look at the video of you walking down the aisle. You showed no emotion. You're like the devil wears Prada.
The night before the wedding, I was a nervous wreck. I was falling apart. I probably got a total of 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, probably 3 hours.
Same for you?
Yeah. Well, because all the groomsmen came over at like midnight, so we hung out for a little while. I'm like, all right, I need to go to bed. But I don't think I went to bed till like 4, and then woke up at like 7, and then went and got breakfast. I'm like, okay, what do I do for the next 6 hours? Just sit here with my thoughts?
Wow. Oh, I went to sleep around 3. Woke up at 5, just staring at the ceiling. I don't even know what I was nervous about, but I guess it's normal to be nervous on the day of your wedding, but I guess I was just nervous for things to go wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was most nervous about. Obviously nervous about being in front of everyone, but everything else I felt comfortable about. It was just the fact of something catastrophic happening and throwing the whole wedding off. But none of that happened, unless someone's lying to us and it's a big conspiracy or cover-up that something went terribly wrong. But
well, it's been 3 months now already after the wedding, and we haven't heard anything.
True. So maybe it is true.
I think it was a success, guys. So yeah, did we feel like everything went the way we wanted it to?
I don't think there was really any hiccups or issues. I don't recall me being like, oh, why is that not working? Or why didn't this happen? Why didn't we do this that way? Even after watching the video, I don't think anything could have been different. Cake topper, maybe.
Oh, stop mentioning the cake topper. I know I forgot to bring it, but we didn't even notice, or I didn't even notice until 2 days after the wedding.
Until we got home.
I'm like, oh my God, the cake topper is here. I was more nervous about the ceremony than I was the actual reception.
Yeah, I guess so. Remembering everything you have to do in the ceremony, say the right thing,
right?
Do the right thing, but I don't really think we messed anything up.
I don't think so. Nobody fell in the aisle walking down the aisle. Nobody tripped and fell. We said our vows pretty loud and clear.
Yeah. Even though we couldn't say our own vows, we had to say what they provided. Right.
I actually prefer that because I didn't want to have to memorize anything because I know I would have forgotten.
You don't have to memorize it. You can just write it down.
So I'm glad it was a repeat after me kind of vow. So yeah, that went well. We took our pictures. Then we went to the back, and that was the very first time I've ever seen your dad cry. Your dad just started bawling, and I started bawling because I've never seen him cry before.
Jeez. I don't think I can remember the last time he cried.
So
I think
it's a big deal.
Yeah, but I think we come from, well, at least on his side, I think we come from a family where we hide our emotions, or we don't wear our emotions on our sleeves. We just keep them balled up, and we'll take them to the grave.
Or is that just the men's side of your family? I feel like a lot of men are like that.
True. Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm glad you open up your feelings about me, though.
Sometimes.
So there's still some secret emotions and feelings that I haven't heard or learned.
They'll come out one day.
It's okay. We have the rest of our lives to find out, I guess. So ceremony went well. And then to the reception. So the first dance was probably the only thing I was very, very nervous about. Because we choreographed. Well, we followed a choreography.
We watched YouTube.
Yeah, right. We followed a choreography on YouTube. And our first dance song was You Are the Reason by Callum Scott. Love that song.
I think I was more nervous about stepping on your dress. I wasn't nervous about the dance.
You did step on my dress a couple times.
Yeah, but it didn't cause you to fall. That's what I was nervous about. Making you fall flat on your face by stepping on your dress, or ripping your dress off and showing everyone your goodies.
Since I didn't have, it was a strapless dress, so if you had stepped on it hard enough and I pulled, my girls would have been out in front of everybody. Yeah. So I'm glad that never happened. Did you feel like you did pretty okay on the dance?
I think so.
I think I led you. I was leading you. I was leading you. Make sure you don't screw up. So
I didn't screw up at all. I did it all.
You slipped.
Okay, that was the shoes.
Slip.
That wasn't me. That was the shoes being too slippery on the dance floor.
It was your left foot. I still remember it. You took a step to the left, and you're like, whoop, took a little slip, but you didn't fall. And that's all that matters.
I think I recovered pretty well. I don't think a
lot of people noticed it other than me and people up front.
Yeah, and the videographer. Right,
obviously.
Do you think it was the best day of your life?
It was. It still is the best day of my life.
Yeah, give it time. I'll one-up it.
Good luck, because that was a very expensive day, so it definitely has to be the best day of our lives.
I won't one-up it monetarily. I'll one-up it spiritually.
But I'm looking forward to it. So now we're married. We've been married for 3 months.
And you still haven't changed your last name.
It's a process, guys. You don't have to do anything. I have to go to Social Security, line up for probably hours. Okay. Then I have to go to DMV and line up for a couple more hours.
Okay.
Are you doing any of that?
Make a day out of it.
You're not. So I have to do all that. So don't rush me. I'll get to it. So do you feel like, what do you feel like has changed since we've been married?
Nothing.
Nothing. Completely nothing.
I mean, I thought we made a promise before we got married saying nothing would change after we got married. I mean, we already lived together for...
Well, I meant for the better.
Oh, well. I can call you my wife now.
That is nice.
I can claim you on my taxes. You can be my dependent.
So those are your pros.
Mm-hmm. Tax.
All right, take this ring off.
More money.
Take my ring off.
More money. And I can call you my wife.
Take this ring off.
It feels good to be married. It takes a lot more
we were already living together for a year before we got married, so not a lot has changed.
Yeah, tell me what changed.
I feel like, responsibility-wise, I have someone to rely on now.
Oh,
like, I don't know, as in, like, no, listen. Like, bills-wise, I feel like I can actually ask you for help.
How's that different from before?
Well, before I never asked you for money. But now your money's my money. I never really asked you for money before.
Well, that's your fault.
I made my own money and I used my money.
That's your fault.
I used my money a little too much. Now that we're married, I can use a little bit of yours.
Yeah, right.
So, yes, financial-wise, I feel a little more secure, I guess. I mean, I make decent money.
Yeah, because if I go bankrupt, then you go
bankrupt. But I still
bankrupt.
spend more than what I make, so that's a problem. I feel like a lot of women do that. A lot of women do that.
How hard is it just to say, oh, nah, maybe next month?
Because if I want it, I want it.
Like the Dyson vacuum.
Okay.
You want a $600 vacuum.
Okay, I've been wanting a cordless Dyson vacuum for a month now, and I still haven't bought one.
Yeah, because I told you no.
You should be proud of me.
Because I keep telling you when you ask me, I say no.
Okay, but I can just use my own money and buy it is my point.
Well, you better get used to sleeping on the couch.
But now that I feel like we're married, I feel like I have to be more responsible with my purchases now.
Damn straight.
Because my debts will end up being your debts.
True.
That's why you should be very proud of me that I haven't gotten myself a Dyson cordless vacuum.
We have a perfectly good vacuum.
It doesn't reach corners, and I can't stand that.
That's why you take the little tube thing off the back and hit the corner.
Yeah, but it's like the cord is so short.
Then move the vacuum closer to the corner.
But my point is, a cordless Dyson vacuum would make my life a whole lot easier with cleaning because you don't really clean that much.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I don't understand why I don't deserve a nice cordless Dyson vacuum.
Because there's nothing wrong with ours.
All right, we're going to have to make another segment just for the Dyson vacuum because I can go on and on about how much I need this vacuum.
Next topic.
Next topic. My birthday in September, I will want a cordless Dyson vacuum.
Our anniversary.
There you go.
Labor Day. Arbor Day. Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. What's the Valentine's Day?
Oh, God.
It's February, guys. Oh, soon.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet, but it will be.
4 more days.
So on Valentine's Day, please help me get a cordless Dyson vacuum.
Jeez.
To keep my house clean because my husband does not clean.
I work Monday through Friday.
I work 12-hour shifts.
3 days a week?
There's still 12s. Then I'll need another 2 days to recover from it. Just sleeping.
You can sleep with your cordless Dyson vacuum.
Exactly, but I don't have one. That's the problem. Have you gotten used to calling me your wife yet?
I don't think so.
I think it took me a while to, call you husband.
Well, I think it's weird because at work, I would always talk about my fiance. And
oh, I hated that word.
Yeah.
Fiance is just one of those almost words.
Can my fiance come along?
I know. I hated. I just used your name, Nathan. Yeah. I didn't even use fiance.
Yeah, I started doing that after a while because A, I can't spell fiance, and B, it sounds weird, so I just started using Crystal. But
exactly, I hated that word. So.
But I think now, I forget where I was. I think it was at the bank or something. I was like, yeah, can I add my wife to my account? I'm like, oh, okay, I should start calling her my wife. And I think fiance slipped a few times after we've been married, but it's not as bad as just saying fiance. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah. So at work, I've been using husband, and it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good to say, "Oh, my husband this,
My husband's
my husband
a dick.
that. My husband won't get me a Dyson cordless vacuum." I'm not gonna stop until I get that, guys.
Good
I will
luck.
keep trying.
Good luck.
So, do we have any regrets about the wedding?
About
Do
the
we feel
wedding?
like we should have added something or taken something out?
I wanted fireworks.
No.
Just a
No,
big
that is
display of
way
fireworks
too extra.
on a barge.
That's extra. We had sparklers.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
I wanted trapeze artists walking through the buildings.
I want the whole Cirque du Soleil crew, but I didn't get that either.
No, I don't think I have any regrets. I don't think there's anything that I wanted that we didn't have. The food was good. The cake was
Everyone
good.
had fun.
Yeah.
I think is the most important part too.
I think 90% of the people who could get up and dance actually got
You
up and
didn't
danced.
even really. You didn't dance until like the very end.
Well, yeah, because I can't dance. I don't know any of the line dances.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
the cha-cha slide.
You didn't even do that.
Yeah, I did. I was up there.
You took-
I got video proof of it.
Yeah, I know, but you took 2 steps and then you gave up.
Because it's my day. I had to make sure I went around and said hi to everyone. I just can't dance.
If you had drank a little more, maybe you would have loosened up and danced.
Some liquid courage, but I wanted to remember the day. I didn't want to black out and forget about it.
So yeah, I am very proud of you about that you didn't drink as much as I thought you would.
I had 2 beers.
I know. That's why I'm so proud of you. I thought you would have like 5 beers and 2 of the cocktails.
Well, damn, don't make me sound like an alcoholic.
I mean, you're not, but you like your drinks is my point.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get
Especially on days like that when it's like a party.
the celebration, though, because I knew I had all of it coming back to the house later.
Oh my
so.
God, we had so much leftover
we
alcohol
still have so much left
that we
over.
had to give it away to our neighbors for free.
We still have 3 boxes of beer, tequila, and some wine that's going to last me for the rest of the year.
I'm sure the neighbors appreciated free liquor too, so
Oh yeah.
we should be their favorite neighbors now. But
we're the neighbors that cause
we
marriage
still haven't
issues.
been invited to any of their parties, so I'm a little disappointed. They need to start inviting us over. So do you feel like it's better now that we're married? Do you feel like your life has changed for the better? Don't make faces.
My serious answer?
Has your life, of course it's a serious answer, has your life changed for the better since we got married?
Yeah, I think it has.
Wow,
Like, 'cause like
you
you
have to think about it.
No, like you said before, I have someone to rely on now. It's different. It's not like you can break up with me and be out the door the same day. Divorce is a little bit harder, but I think reigniting my religious beliefs and values kind of made me appreciate marriage more and kind of appreciate all that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then going through that what's that class called that we went to?
Oh,
The pre-Cana
class.
Yeah, I think that even though it was kind of dumb, the format, I think
God, that was the whole, what was it, like
12
12 hours?
Yeah, 12 hours.
12
that
hours.
could have been 4 hours.
Yes, it could have.
But no, I think it got us thinking more in depth about our relationship and our beliefs and kind of about kids, money, finances, things like that.
Yeah, I didn't hate the class.
No.
I mean, I
need to
didn't
do
like
12
super
hours.
enjoy it,
Yeah.
but I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
You know, I was glad that you participated and opened up a lot.
I mean, I joked around about it for a little bit, but after I got all the sillies out of me, we actually got serious.
I feel like, did we even cry a little bit? No, we didn't. I thought we cried a little bit about something.
You never show emotion, so.
Me? Only when I'm nervous. Okay, if you had to wear the dress that I had to wear, make sure you don't trip on it. You would be super nervous
You had
too.
2 people holding you on your arms.
Yeah, they're both 5 feet tall like me.
So
you think I could trust them
True.
supporting me? And I was wearing heels, and I never wear heels. I just can't. Still don't.
You still look good though. It was worth it.
But I had it almost looked like I was mean mugging you.
Oh, you were. You 100% were.
Watching the video, I was like, oh my God. I had a resting bitch face on.
You sure did.
But it's okay. Wedding went fantastic. Our marriage life
Marriage has been fantastic so far.
has not gone down the toilet yet.
Give it time.
Give it time.
We can change it.
Our dog is still alive. Still growing big.
True.
We're raising him well. He's a good boy.
He's preparing us for children one day in the future.
One day. I can honestly say I'm not ready for it yet.
Yeah, I think we're still young. We can.
No, you've asked me about it, and you feel like you said you're ready. Do you feel like you're ready?
I mean, ready to have a kid? Yes. Ready to give up all of my freedom? No.
Okay, so you're not ready to have kids yet. We're definitely not ready.
We're young. We don't have to have kids soon after we get married. We can wait.
Yeah, no. It's only been 3 months. We still have to go on our honeymoon.
True.
We have to go on our honeymoon.
Bring him along.
And I want to travel a little bit. It doesn't have to be
so you want
like out the country.
Dyson.
Okay, there you go. Hold on. Let's make a list. Number 1 would be the cordless Dyson vacuum. Number 2, I want to go on our honeymoon at Turks and Caicos.
I think that's what we need to name this episode. Cordless Dyson vacuum. Maybe we can pick up a sponsorship and Dyson will sponsor us and they'll send you a cordless Dyson vacuum.
Please give me a free cordless Dyson vacuum.
And then we can review it and it'll be the most in-depth review that they've ever seen.
Yes. I can make a whole podcast just about the cordless Dyson vacuum. I will never stop saying it until I get it. One day I'll get it, guys. Okay, maybe I'll get a Dyson vacuum before we go on the honeymoon. I told you that's number 1. Number 2 is honeymoon. Number 3 is travel a little bit. Number 4, maybe a change in career. I don't know if I want to have a change in career before I want to have kids. But that's going to be a whole different topic.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a whole lot more to talk about.
Cordless Dyson vacuum.
Yes. So next time we're going to talk solely about the cordless Dyson vacuum. I'm just kidding. So yeah, our future plans. Let's talk about our future plans. Next podcast, our goals, our careers,
our ambitions.
We
can talk about what we did for work too, or do for work. I guess we still work.
Well, I guess we can talk about our careers.
It can be all about work.
So thank you guys for listening on our episode 2 of Corp Corner podcast.
Thank you. We'll talk to you guys next time.
Please sponsor me for cordless Dyson vacuum.